Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling Revolution proudly presents to you, for his final time tonight, reviewing Monday Night Raw, the United States Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jose 101. 101. Well, what'd you guys think? Was Raw good? Great? Terrible? Worst show you ever seen? Let's find out what I thought. Raw opens up with Nexus coming out. And Wade Barrett got on the microphone and says, "What ain't going to kill us only makes us stronger." Team WWE barely won because Nexus managed to beat 6 of them. And they couldn't beat Cena. And then Cena comes out laughing at the top of the stage. And then they should be kicking themselves for getting rid of Daniel Bryan. I fucking hate Bryan Danielson's stage name. I wish they could just call him his real name, but what are you going to do? Cena says Barrett should pay attention because he will look at them as individual. Cena mocks each and every one of them about their looks. Heath Slater looks like a Wendy's girl, which that was probably the funny moment of the fucking night. And Young looks like Cena's mom had a lusty affair with buckwheat, among other comments. And this is probably the funniest that Cena's been in a really long time. I was laughing. It was really enjoyable. He gets back to Barrett and says that they lost, and Darren Young should be called the weakest link since he tapped out under a minute. Wow, WWE, you did a really good job by making it really unpredictable here tonight. Gee, I really love not knowing what's going to happen. And then the anonymous GM. This thing is getting fucking old. They need to hurry up and do this already. I'm getting tired of it. I don't care if it's Michael Cole or Abraham Washington or CJ Styles. I don't care who it is. Reveal the guy already. Hurry up. Please. Each guy of Team Nexus will face a guy from Team WWE. If Nexus interferes, they will be met with consequences. And they're going to find out if there's a wink leak in a group because Barrett says, if any of you are weak, you're getting kicked the fuck out. And then Cole interrupts and says, motherfucker, you're going to fight Chris Jericho. And then we go on to the first match of the night. By the way, this promo was like 14 minutes long. Wade Barrett, Jericho. Jericho elbows Barrett, hits a shoulder block off the top rope, and follows with a suplex. Barrett fought back with some knees, but Jericho hit a drop kick and then followed it with a springboard drop kick to the outside, then kicked Barrett to the floor. Jericho tries to go on top but got cut off, and Barrett kicked him. And long story short, Jericho got hit with a big boot. Jericho countered, hit an enziguri, went for the code breaker. Barrett picked him up and did his wasteland finisher, and Wade Barrett won the match. And then the guest host, who I don't give a fuck about these guys, I'm skipping this segment. Anyway, we got new tag team titles, and they look fugly. Fucking ugly. And then Bret Hart will face Justin Gabriel tonight. Oh, man. The tag titles, they look friggin' ugly. Then we went to pretty much the moment of the night. Michael Tarver versus Daniel Bryan. Long story short, Michael Tarver won this match with a roll-up on Daniel Bryan. And then this is the match of the night, or the post match of the night, kind of segment of the night as well. After the match, Bryan hit a suicide dive on The Miz and Alex Riley on the outside. Miz got the upper hand from Riley and Tarver, and he hit the skull-crushing finale on the fucking suitcase. That was a mark-out moment tonight. That's the shit you people need to see right there. And then Josh Matthews tried to interview Miz, and Miz said, man, how dare you not use me on Team WWE? And then he says that Alex Riley will be a breakout star, and he says he appreciates The Miz, and he says he'll be the winner of NXT Season 2 while Bryan is lucky to have a job. And Darren Young is taking on John Cena tonight. Anyway, then Justin Gabriel versus Bret Hart. The anonymous GM is all like, well, you know, I don't like Brett, and he won't be competing on Raw tonight, and I don't give a damn what the audience thinks. They need to just hurry up and reveal the GM. It's obviously going to be a heel. They need to just do this already. Justin Gabriel versus Randy Orton. It was okay for what it was, but then, you know, lame ass comes out. Justin Gabriel won by countout. Randy Orton and Sheamus were fighting tooth and nail across the crowd. And then after that, Randy Orton went psychotic with a chair, but the fucking camera did like zooming in and out and in and out and in and out and all this shit. When Orton went ballistic with the chair, then he hit an RKO outside on the floor. And then Skip Sheffield and David Otunga versus John Morrison, who looks homeless, and R-Truth. Your winners of the match. Nexus. Starting to see a trend here. Gail Kim, Eve Torres, and Melina versus Maurice, Jillian, and Alicia Fox. Then we went to Josh Matthews in the back interviewing Edge, and then basically, long story short, they want to work something out, and Edge is like, I'm not going to lose this because I don't want to forfeit against a ginger-haired Edge wannabe. And then Slater just punched Edge and left him lying in the backstage area. And your winner by countout, Heath Slater. Wrestling tonight kind of sucked on Raw, if you guys noticed. You know, you notice I'm not really going into details, so you can tell how enthusiastic I am about this entire show. The guest host thing with the Great Khali, don't give a shit, so we're not going to talk about that. And then we went to Darren Young versus John Cena. Nexus come out to the stage to watch the match, and Cena gets into a backslide pin by Young. He's able to kick out. Cena comes back with a side headlock. They get back up, and before Young applies a side headlock and into a shoulder block off the ropes, Cena goes back to do a rest hold, but gets side suplexed on Young, and then he clotheslines Cena, and yet for another pin attempt. This was basically a typical standard Cena match. Both these guys didn't really do anything whatsoever. Cena did the 5 fucking moves of doom like we all know. That damn purple shirt ain't going to make him look any different or make him wrestle any different. After the bell, after John Cena hit the STF, they gang raped Darren Young. One by one, Nexus is going to dissolve because something tells me if the rumor is Triple H is not coming back by late December, then this is the best they're going to do. One by one, Cena will bury the crap out of these guys. That's exactly how I could see this, assuming the lame Triple H does not make a comeback by at least bragging rights. But overall tonight on Raw, I would really, really, really only check out the Randy Orton, Sheamus thing and the Miz Daniel Bryan thing. Other than that, you could skip the rest of this Raw entirely. It was okay, but a very forgettable Raw. You know, and like Daily X-Men said, you have to lower your standards. It's not going to be as good as it was. That was certainly the case tonight. Raw was not that great. I really didn't enjoy it. Personally, my opinion, I would skip most of the Raw other than Miz, Nexus, or other than Miz, Bryan Danielson, Randy Orton, Sheamus. That's it. I don't really feel like this progressed that much other than Darren Young. And I know you people may not like it, but this is my final Raw review and my opinion. And please make sure to sign up and register on WrestlingRevolution.com, the greatest website in the wrestling world, for all your wrestling needs. Peace out.